I didn't grow up eating many desserts, but my husband did, and he often craves his granny's apple crumble. So I thought I'd tweak it slightly and make it better for you. First thing I'm going to do is prepare the apples. So I have a combination here of Pink Ladies and Granny Smith. Harriet likes the Pink Ladies. I like the green ones. I'm just going to cut off about 1.5 centimeters from the top with a lid. You can either snack on those or you can add it to the tray and bake them. First thing I'm going to do is get the cores out of the apples. So you can use a small knife, just cut around, just roughly. You want to leave about 1 to 1.5 centimeters around the edges because the apples end up being our bowl. So I just want to get all the flesh out, and I'm using a spoon that has a thinner edge, making it easier to remove. Don't worry about it being too neat. We just want to get out as much of the apple as we can. All right, one done. Compared to a commercial crumble, this version actually has half the saturated fat and almost half the carbs. These apple crumbles are the perfect way to end a slow Sunday, and especially after my quick roast pork dinner. I don't worry too much if my apple starts to go brown because I'm baking it in the oven. You can just give it a little bit of a drizzle with lemon juice to prevent that from happening. So now I'm just going to coarsely chop the apple flesh and then put it into a bowl. So I have some currants here, but you can use raisins, some cinnamon, so all the classic flavors that you would find in an apple crumble, some vanilla extract, squeeze of lemon juice, and just a teaspoon of maple syrup. Give it a good stir. It smells so comforting and delicious. Okay, so fill up the apples with mixture, and then I just wrap the apples in a piece of baking paper and put it into a baking dish. And you can just put the lid on the side. Smells like autumn to me, this dessert. On Mother's Day every year, a new tradition is to go apple picking, and we bring home all of our apples and make some of these up. Smooth them over slightly because I'm going to put the crumble mixture into the same tray. Don't worry about washing the bowl. We'll combine the crumble mixture in there shortly. So I have a mixture of nuts here. Add a really nice crunch to the top instead of using flour and butter. Much more nutritious, contain lots of good healthy fats and protein. So I have some hazelnuts, macadamias, pistachios, some slivered almonds. You can use any combination you like. There is 1 serve of protein in each serve for each apple, as well as a serve of fruit. Okay, so put these into the bowl. Have some rolled oats, some shredded coconut, some more maple syrup, and a couple of spoonfuls of coconut oil, which means the crumbles are also vegan. Give it a good stir. And then into the oven for about 15 minutes, 180 degrees. These are looking great. Smell even better. So I'll just take the apples out of the paper now and give it a few more minutes in the oven. So just into the oven for another 5 minutes, and then I'm going to serve the crumbles with a deliciously creamy coconut yogurt, and that's a pretty good ending to a slow Sunday.